today I have a makeup tutorial, and for today's tutorial I decided to do an inspired video. This was the picture that I was inspired by. It's just pretty much a really nice burgundy and orangey gold look, so I tried my best to recreate it. Even though I didn't have like that perfect burgundy eyeshadow, I tried to work with the shadows that I had and tried to make the best of it. But this lip combo I'm living for though. I actually mixed Anastasia Heathers and Midnight, so the black one with Heathers, and it just turned out to be this really dark burgundy lip that I really like. Vamp that I usually use is a little bit more of a brown red. This is more of a straight up deep red. So I really like this look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. The lids are a little shimmery, but it's hard to see because the lighting's a little dull right now. But if you guys are interested in checking out how I got this fall makeup look, then make sure to keep on watching. So to both prime and freshen up my skin, I put the Skindinavia primer spray. It does feel super refreshing, regardless of my face just now. Taking this new, I think it's called Backlight primer by Becca. I tested it out for the first time while I did this tutorial, and I actually really love it. It gives a beautiful like glow sheen. And then I'm taking the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the shade 105, and I'm just putting that all over my entire face with my Morphe E6 Flat Top Kabuki. For concealer, I'm taking the Better Skin Maybelline Superstay Concealer in the shade Light, and I'm just going to put that in a downwards long triangular motion underneath the eye and also down the center of the face, blending it out with my Beauty Blender that's damp. To set all over the face and also underneath the eye, the foundation and the concealer, I'm just taking this IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Translucent Setting Powder. This powder lasts so long and it gives the skin such a flawless airbrushed finish. I absolutely love it. Taking my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, I'm just taking that yellow shade right there and I'm going to kind of brighten the under eye with it. Moving on to bronzing the face, I'm taking the Smashbox Warm Matte Bronzer, my Sigma Large Duo Fiber. I don't know why, but I always get questions on this brush. It's the Sigma Large Duo Fiber brush. And I'm just going to bronze up my cheeks and the temples area, also along the jawline and also a little bit on the center of my face, just to kind of make it look more natural. Then for contouring, I'm taking that middle neutral shade from the Kat Von D contour palette, and I'm just going to chisel my cheekbones with the NARS Ita brush. Taking the Milani Luminoso Blush, I decided to go for this blush because it has a nice kind of orangey sheen, so it tied into the orangey bronzy gold lid that we're going to be doing later on. Now for highlighter, again, because we have more of an orangey gold eye look that's going to happen on the lid, I figured I would do this like peachy highlight. This is Peach Nectar by Anastasia. Moving on, my eyes are already primed and set. Now I'm taking this Morphe eyeshadow. I will leave all the names down below. But I'm taking this shadow shield just to use it as a sharp edge. You can use a clothing tag, a business card, anything really. I'm just going to use this as a sharp edge. For this eye look, we're just going to be putting shadow on the outer part of our lid and smoking it. So we're not going to do much work in the crease, if that makes sense. Well, kind of, because it's touching the crease, but basically you want to just put that shadow on halfway of your lid and move it outward so it's like this half and half type of look. I don't know. You'll see it at the end or during this tutorial how I do it. So just to make sure everything's blended, we're going to take that light kind of brown shade and just kind of go in the crease a little bit at the top just so that it fades in. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of gradient and blended at the top there. And then to make this shade a little less purpley, I went to take this reddish brown shade. Again, I'll leave the shade names down below, but I'm just putting that right on top. And the whole trick here too is that I'm making that like pointed, winged out cat eye look with the shadow. And again, I'm just going at the tops of that shade and kind of blending it out, making sure that it gradually blends upwards instead of having a harsh line. So now I'm again taking that rustic red dark burgundy shade and putting it on the lower lash line. And I really want to make this part super pigmented and smoked out. Like you can see, I took it down pretty far. It might look a little crazy right now, but trust me, you want to do this step because at the end, you're going to have this really nice, like dramatic smoked out look on the outer corners of your eye. It's going to look really good. So I know right now the look is looking a little more plummy purple, but we try to kind of fix that at the end. I really kind of didn't have like that perfect burgundy shade. So if you guys know of a perfect burgundy eyeshadow, leave it down below. For the lid, I'm taking this new Urban Decay Illuminated highlighter. It's this really beautiful orangey gold shade. In the picture, the girl it was kind of gold, but it was kind of orangey, kind of bronzy. So I tried to like mix some shades just to make that perfect bronzy, orangey gold shade. To bring a little bit more gold into the look, I went ahead and took L'Oreal, I believe this is called Goldmine, and kind of just topped that right on top of the Urban Decay Illuminated highlighter just to make it a little bit more gold and a little less orange. Now to make it really pop, I dipped into this lit glitter base and went ahead and put that gold shadow right on top just to make it really pop and have that sheen. I also went ahead and put those two shades mixed together on the lower lash line, just on the inner corner area. And I didn't pack it on too much, just a little bit, just so that it had a tiny bit of sparkle. And then for the inner corner, I wanted to make sure it was super bright because that's how it was in the picture as well. So I went ahead and just put this white shadow just to brighten it up. Then I added some winged liner and also did some mascara, and I did my lashes off camera, my falsies. For falsies, I use the Esquito Voila. I do have a coupon code that I will leave down below for you guys. Now in the picture, she actually had a white waterline, but I decided to go for black on the outer half of the waterline and tight line, and then a nude shade on the inner corner there. So for the lips, I'm mixing Anastasia Heathers and Midnight. This is just going to create the most gorgeous, dark, vampy burgundy lip. And literally I'm obsessed with this combo. I really loved how it turned out. First I just put the dark red, which is Heathers, and then I went ahead and put quite a bit of Midnight on, dipped back into the Heathers wand, wiped off excess product, and then mixed it together, and it works out perfectly. Now because that Morphe shadow earlier was turning out a little bit more purpley than I wanted, I dipped into the burgundy shadow from the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette and just kind of made that outer V area a little more burgundy-ish and a little less plum. Leave your perfect burgundy shadow suggestions down below if you have any. And that's pretty much it for this makeup look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Give me a like, thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah. Things to show you guys that, I don't know, I'm just like excited to talk about. So let's just get started, right? No rambling. The first thing I have to talk about, like I have to talk about it,